Okay, so children, we were discussing about hydrogen chloride. So one reaction was left. Okay, children. So what is that? Just you can say that HCl decomposes salts of weak acids. Okay, very please remember this sentence. Very nice sentence and very nice information. HCl decomposes the salts of weak acids, children. Salts of weak acids. Try to enjoy this type of information. Okay. So exactly this sentence means, see, just you consider one example. Okay. Of salt of weak acid. Salt of weak acid. Okay. Do you understand what this sentence means? Suppose there is a test tube. Okay. In this test tube, keep one salt of weak acid, or just you add little bit HCl. Okay, that salt will immediately decompose. How will be the feeling? Okay, it's a really enjoyable moment. Okay, but we have to know the reason why it will decompose, and why only for salt of weak acid, why not for salt of strong acid. So step by step you should learn the information so that you can enjoy instead of by hearting, isn't it? So can anybody give me an example of salt of weak acid? Today everybody is present from my side. Who are my participants? Ronak is present. Then what? First of all, my adopted list students, please raise your hand, which are in my adopted list. Devo Malya, then Raj Nandini. Please respond. Raj Nandini, please raise your hand. Okay, Raj Nandini is there, Sagun is there, Ronak is there. And Devo Malya. Then Ghatak. Ghatak, are you there? Ghatak, then okay, I'll make them call later. So children, Deepak Kumar. Deepak Kumar, unmute yourself. Deepak. Deepak. Deepak, are you ready to respond? So Deepak is not having proper link. So let us search another student. Okay. Rajesh Das, unmute yourself. Rajesh, unmute yourself. Shreya, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shreya, there is a sentence in front of your screen. See?
Yes, sir.
Your screen. HCl decomposes the salts of weak acids.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you give me one example for it?
The Na2CO3 plus 2 HCl shall give NaCl plus H2 plus CO2.
Okay, let me write. So, Na2.
CO3
Okay. So, sodium carbonate. Okay.
plus hydro HCl.
HCl. It will readily decompose this reaction.
Yes, sir. And it shall give NaCl with
And
water and carbon dioxide as a product.
NaCl plus water and carbon dioxide. Can you explain this reaction?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, I
Hello?
will explain.
Yes,
According
sir. I
you
know
would,
the reaction, but sir, I cannot explain it in a brief manner. Can you explain it?
yeah. That's why. That is my intention, Shreya. That you should know the reason behind the reaction. So there will be no chance of missing any fact during competitive examination or like this. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
see, the reason behind is this. Dear participant, with the help of Shreya, okay, today Shreya is means in talking with me behalf on you, okay, behalf of you, okay. So she is representing all the participants. So please listen our this one conversation properly and try to understand every concept and every detail, okay. So Shreya, see,
Yes, sir.
actually this is a salt, okay, of, see, weak acid. Salt, every time you know that salt is made up of acid radical and basic radical, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, acid plus base will give you salt.
Salt plus water.
Water sometime maybe or otherwise may not
Yeah,
be.
it may not be.
Yeah, but acid plus base compulsory will give salt. Okay. So now salt, this acid may be strong, may be weak, base may be strong, may be weak. Did you understand? So generally
Yes, sir.
four type of salts are there. So anyhow, in this salt, you can see when you come to the detail of this reaction, you will find as soon as it goes in water, no, it will give you Na plus, okay, 2 particles because it is made up of 2 particles, and carbonate, children. Now I told you, and it is also mentioned that the anion, okay, anion, okay, comes from acid. Anion comes from acid, okay. So
Yes, sir.
if it comes from weak acid, H2CO3 is a weak acid, and when it dissociates, it gives us 2H plus and CO3 minus 2. So if it is weak acid, children, for forward reaction, this is weak. So this is a strong base, strong conjugate base. Carbonate is a strong conjugate base, strong, very strong. Its acid is weak, but carbonate is not weak. Carbonate is very strong base. And what is base? Who readily accept H plus, who readily accept H plus is known as base, isn't it?
Yes,
If
sir.
it is accepting H plus, it is a base, and if it is absorbing H plus more quickly, then it is a strong base. So children, in this Salt, in this salt, okay, this part is very strong, carbonate. Please never get confusion in carbonic acid and carbonate. Carbonic acid is weak, but its counterpart carbonate is not weak. It is a strong base. It is a strong base. It is a strong base. So what happens when you supply H plus? When you add HCl in the solution here, when you add, so they will absorb H plus like anything. Immediately they will absorb and they will become H2CO3, children. And you know H2CO3 is very unstable. Immediately it breaks down into water and carbon dioxide. Did you understand, children?
Yes, sir.
That's why we are getting this product. Actually, we are not getting water plus CO2. We are getting NaCl and H2CO3. The reaction is like this. But because it is unstable, it gives water and carbon dioxide. I hope you got the reaction.
Yes,
Did you understand the reaction?
Yes, sir.
Why I told you in detail? Because in question means in your competitive part, they may ask you to complete the reaction, or they may ask in this reaction, okay, which is playing a role of strong base, and they will give so many ions. They may give you so many ions, Cl minus, okay, CO3 minus 2, okay. Then they can give OH minus like this, and they can give you Na plus also, A, B, C, and D. So some people, those who don't have any concept, what they will think? No, this is having negative charge, negative charge, negative charge. All are same. Only one positive charge is there. So, okay, something is different. Let us make it. They will get wrong. Did you understand, children? Some
Yes,
people
sir.
will, they don't have idea. For base, I have idea that OH minus is base, OH minus is base. So they will click this one. But again, that will wrong. Did you understand, children? So you should feel the concept. You should able to read the reaction, what is going on, and like this. So I hope this reaction is well known to you, how it is taking place. Sure? Shall I move to the next reaction?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today you are the representative of all the participants. Okay. So like a reporter, press reporter, you have to ask all details, so that we will do conversation and remaining participant will learn from our conversation. So I will give you another reaction. Okay, children. So see. Shreya, do you know how to delete total page by in one step?
In this one, I have actually not used this application, sir. So I may not know.
Okay, that's why I have to remove line by line. Okay, I don't have any option to delete a page. There should be, there is, I think, I don't know.
There must be, sir.
Yes, definitely. Anyhow, so the next question is, next example is, I will give you and you have to explain. Okay, the reaction is sodium bicarbonate plus HCl. Write the product, how it happens, and example third. Okay, example third is Na2SO3 sulfide. So all are salt of weak acid. Weak acid, why they are telling it weak acid means they have strong base. They are made up of strong base. Means they have strong base inside it. Strong conjugate base, correct word is strong conjugate base. Tell me, I will write the product.
Okay, sir. Hmm. It's NaCl plus H2O plus CO2.
Yeah, NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Same product. Like here, what
Same
we
product.
got? Yeah, same product we will get here, because again here, same thing is present. Na plus, instead of carbonate, we are having bicarbonate. So this is also came from H2CO3 only, and this is weak acid. So this is a strong base. As soon as H plus will be supplied, it will readily convert into carbonic acid and it decomposes. Come on, next.
Na2SO3, no?
Yes, Na2SO3.
NaCl in the same product it comes, but it is
Yeah,
2 NaCl plus H2O.
NaCl
H2,
plus,
H2O plus SO2.
yeah,
See,
H2 plus SO2.
SO2.
Actually, here also, what is formed, do you know? This divides into Na plus and SO3 minus 2. Now, this is also coming from weak acid, and it is a
Yes, sir.
strong conjugate base. Immediately, it will accept H plus and it will become H2SO3. This is known as sulfurous acid. Sulfurous acid, which is okay, highly unstable, and it decomposes into water and this one SO2, like carbon dioxide. Okay, so these are few reactions,
Yes,
children. Okay, so you should be aware of this. Now we will discuss some another properties. Okay, so before that, let me
Make it.
okay. So our next part was okay, children. So now let us discuss this part, reactivity towards hydrogen. Okay, children, reactivity towards hydrogen. So for here, the information is they form hydrides, of type HX. They form hydrides of HX type, isn't it? Where X equal to FCl, Br and iodine. I think this is sufficient. Okay. So what type of hydrides can be formed? HF, then HCl, then HBr, and then HI. Now tell me, which is the smallest bond? Shreya,
Yes, sir.
in which case? Hydrogen fluoride, hydrogen chloride, hydrogen bromide, hydrogen iodide.
So it shall go HF being the smallest one, sir.
HF. Okay. So we can write like this, that bond length increases.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you write for order for bond energy?
I can.
Bond energy.
Say-
Now don't mix with that one, that F2. F2 means it was F2, FF, there was repulsion. Here that will not work here because one side H is there. So there is no repulsion. Okay, children? Don't mix up with fluorine. Did you remember the concept of bond energy of fluorine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it was highly unstable. Though it was short bond, but it can be broken easily because of already electronic present repulsion. But in this case, we have to consider the bond length. According to the bond length, we have to move. So those who have bigger bond length will break easily. So now tell me about bond energy.
Sir, except fluorine, else of the bonds would be decreasing down the group.
Except?
Fluorine, sir.
Okay. So you have done the same mistake what I was expecting. I told you, don't get confused because one side H is there. So repulsion part will not take place. So the dominant factor is bond length. Dominant factor is bond length. So tell me according to the bond length basis. Bond length. You know, bond energy is inversely proportional to bond length.
Yes, sir.
So there is no exception case. Did you understand, Shreya?
Yes. Yes,
There is
sir,
no
I did.
in this is a regular trend. There is a no exceptional case. So now tell me, what will happen? From left to right, if we move, what will happen to bond energy?
I think I'll get confused in this.
Okay, I will tell you. It is easy
Yes,
to break. It is easy to break big bonds.
okay, sir.
Yeah. Breaking means what? We have to stretch it. We have to stretch it. Then it will break. So 50% is work done. 50% work is completed in which molecule? Where is the stretching part is more?
I.
Yes, definitely. So in which case, less energy is required. Less energy.
Less energy.
Which molecule will break easily? Which molecule will?
HI would break easily.
It means it required less energy.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the order? Bond energy.
HI, then HBr, then HCl, then HF.
It means, what should I write? Bond energy increases or decreases when we move from left to right?
Decreases.
Decreases. Yes, you are giving good answer. Then why you got confused? Now tell me in where you got confusion.
So I got confused between, I was telling about Cl2, F2, Br2, I2.
So that only I previously I expected. Okay, so you, okay, don't do mistake. Okay, now tell me which one will give H plus easily? H plus easily.
Plus easily.
Who will give H plus easily? The molecule which break easily will give H plus easily.
Yes, sir. I shall give H plus easily as it breaks easily.
HI, no?
Yes.
Okay. So those who give H plus are acidic in nature. So we can call it that acidic acidic strength या acidic nature, what? Tell me.
So you
Increases,
asked me.
decreases.
Say acidic nature increases.
Increases. Good. Increases when we move from left to right.
Right.
Yes. Okay. Next is regarding thermal stability.
Thermal stable.
Thermal stability. Same thing. Same thing, only different language. Who will break? Who will get decomposed easily? Which molecule will break easily?
HI.
Then thermal stability will
Increase from left to right. No.
if you write increase, do you know what does it mean? Means thermal stability will increase means if I heat them, you are telling that this bond will not break easily.
Sorry.
Is a real sorry or just temporary sorry?
No, sir. Real sorry.
So already you told na bond energy decreases. Means if
Yes,
it required,
sir.
see, I will tell you the value also. I will tell you the value. HF required 574 kilojoule per mole, and HCl required 432 kilojoule, and it required 363 kilojoule per mole, and HI required only 295 kilojoule per mole. Okay, so thermal stability, instead of increasing, it is decreasing. Okay, so the order is okay, children. So such type of question will come in exam. So thermal
Okay.
stability decreases.
Decreases.
Total conceptual questions are there. So okay, next is, so this all information regarding one option, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th information. Okay, this is the information. Okay, and one more information, children. Shreya, out of this,
Yes, sir.
which one will form intermolecular H bonding, hydrogen bonding?
Sorry, I
Which
didn't
will
hear you,
form?
sir. I cannot hear you, sir. Right
Oh,
now.
you cannot mention.
It's
Okay.
glitching.
I will tell you. Hydrogen bonding is formed only when H is bonded either with fluorine, or H is bonded with oxygen, or H is bonded with nitrogen. Only these cases hydrogen bondings are formed. Now tell me, is there any such type of bond in among these? 1, 2, 3, 4.
HF. has it.
Yes. So your answer is HF will form what? Intermolecular hydrogen bonding.
Bonding.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have to ask the questions, because some participant might be waiting for a particular question. They were thinking that Shreya ask this question. Okay. So you have to represent all the participants.
So the thing is, I have to recapitulate my own concepts before I ask.
For that is why before entering into classroom, okay, you should be well prepared. Do your homework. Yeah.
Yes, sir. From next class, I'll surely do that.
Yes. Because see, every participant we cannot unmute, no. So every day at least one participant should be there who can
Yes.
represent all the participants. Any lecture is missed, you can just WhatsApp me. I will send the, just tell me the lecture date, okay? I will send it.
Okay,
So
sir.
you can, yes, you can see again and again up to the, till you don't get the concept. So see, children, do you know formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding, what they do? So intermolecular hydrogen bonding, children, because of intermolecular hydrogen bonding, boiling point increases. Boiling point increases. Boiling point increases. So boiling point is increases by either intermolecular hydrogen bonding and due to molecular weight also. Molecular weight and intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Both are the factors to increase the boiling point. Okay. So if anybody asks you the order of boiling point, then what you have to say? What you have to say? See, this one is telling my molecular weight is higher, so my boiling point should be more. And this person is telling that I am having hydrogen bonding, my boiling point should be more. So we have to do the judgment. We have to do the judgment, children. Okay, so see, HF, then HCl, HBr, then HI. It means there is a conflict, there is a fight, there is a fight, and they have their own, what we say, their own faith that why priority should be given to me. HI is telling that my molecular weight is high, and HF is telling that I am having intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So then we have to see the data, okay? And in data, by means experimental value, okay? The matter will go in court, and court will decide, and in court will look after every evidence, and then they will give a proper order. Do you know, Shreya, court gives order like this?
Yes, sir.
That is another order, and here is different order. Anyhow, so we have to maintain the order. So see the proof, okay? HF boiling point, HF boiling point. HF boiling point is 293 Kelvin. Okay, and HCl is having 189 Kelvin and 206 Kelvin and 238 Kelvin. All are in Kelvin. So what is happening, children? See, so don't you think that because of intramolecular hydrogen boiling point, okay, see, from HCl it is okay, HCl to HI it is increasing, 189, 206, 238. But because of one extra property, intermolecular hydrogen bonding, okay, because of this one reason, okay, HF went to the highest range. HF went to the highest range, that is 293 Kelvin. Okay, children, because of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So now tell me the order of boiling point, Shreya.
HF, then HI, then HBr, then
Yeah,
HCl.
first of all, HF is greater
The
than
lowest
HH, then
HI,
HBr, then HCl.
HA.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So write this order also. Write this order also. And please let me know the time also.
Sir, it's 2:40.
2:40. Okay, still we have 10 minutes. No need to worry. So this is the means exceptional behavior, okay? Okay. So now we will discuss about melting point. Okay, melting point also depend upon intermolecular hydrogen bonding and molecular weight, and because melting means to whom you can melt. Can you melt a liquid or a solid?
Solid.
Solid. So when we come across a melting point, so we have to consider three things: hydrogen bonding, then molecular weight, and then pattern of lattice. Solid, the particles, how they are arranged, that is known as lattice, children. Lattice, how the particles are arranged. Okay, so in melting point, three factors are working. So we cannot simply say that whatever the order in boiling point will be the same order in melting point also. We cannot say like this. We cannot say like this. Okay, we cannot say like this. So again, previously when we had two problems, the matter went to court, and court had seen all the proofs, and then they have given a proper order. So again we have to go to the proof only. So let me see what is the melting point of HF. Okay, then HCl, then HBr, and then HI. They may vary because they are depending upon many factors: hydrogen bonding, molecular weight. According to molecular weight, HI is winning. According to hydrogen bonding, HF is winning. And according to lattice, who will win, we don't know. That's why court will ask the proof. They will ask the data. So let me provide some data. So HF is having 190 Kelvin, children. HCl is having 159 Kelvin. Okay, 185 Kelvin and 222 Kelvin. Now let me know what will be the feature. You are the judge. Okay, you are the judge for time being. Tell me, do the justice.
HI shall have the highest melting point.
Very nice. HI is the highest, then
HBr.
Then HBr. Are you sure?
No, wait. HF being the lowest, HF shall be at the end. HF is the lowest melting point. HF shall have the very, yes, HF
190, it is having 190 value.
But it shall have lowest melting point.
Who told?
No, wait. I'm confusing myself. No,
Anybody told
I'm
you?
confusing myself. No, sir.
Cool down. No need to get confusion, okay?
HI, then HF, then HBr, then HCl.
Yeah, see, do the justice nicely. See, 222, 185. Just asking that 185. Anybody is there in middle? HF is raising hand. Yes, I am there. So HF. Okay. After that,
HI, then HF, then HBr, then HCl.
yes. In the last, which way you have represented is known as with full confidence. So after, I think you had a proper reasoning, and then you have given the answer. So this is the order. Okay, children. So these are regarding reactivity towards hydrogen. So many points are there. You have to remember the order where it is. So in melting point, because 3 points are there, so HF could not win totally. But in boiling point, HF was completely one side. It has win because of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay. So now, please note it down, children.
Writing down, sir.
Okay. Now, our next point will be reactivity towards oxygen. Reactivity towards oxygen, children. Reactivity towards oxygen. Reactivity towards, generally they will write air, but we know that in air nitrogen is also there and O2 is also there, but nitrogen is having triple bond, so it is difficult to break, so it almost remain unreactive. Okay, but O2 help in burning and all, so it can react. Okay, children. So some memory based questions are there. Okay, so regarding fluorine, how it react with oxygen, so it forms, see, so many things.
OF2 and O2F2.
O2F2, yes. So here generally they will ask you the oxidation state of oxygen. So you know that electronegativity of fluorine is more than oxygen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it goes chlorine, then bromine, then iodine. So this is the order. So now tell me the oxidation state here of oxygen.
+2.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. +2. Here
Serving.
fluorine is having -1.
Yes,
So
sir.
two fluorine
So
are
it
there.
would have +1 oxidation state.
So yes, total +2 is there, but +2 is shared by 2 atoms. So
Yes,
each
sir.
oxygen is having +1.
+1.
Each oxygen is having +1. So these are regarding oxides of fluorine. Okay. Out of this, tell me which is stable and which is unstable.
OF2 is thermally stable.
Yeah. This is little, it is unstable. Why unstable? Lot of repulsion is there. Okay. Lot of repulsion.
Repulsion.
Yes. That's why unstable. Okay. Next is, so many oxides can be formed. So you can form O2 with chlorine, with bromine, and with iodine. And always remember, children, these all are non-metals. So whatever the oxides formed, okay, will be acidic in nature. Acidic in nature. Oxides are acidic in nature. Because it is a well-known fact that oxides of non-metals, and these are all non-metals. So oxide of non-metals are acidic. And you can form accordingly the excitation state of halogens. So I will give you some examples I have. See, I2O4. You have to tell the oxidation state of in each molecule. Iodine, oxidation state of iodine in each molecule. I2O4, I2O5, and I2O7. So they may ask you the oxidation state. Tell me here, what is the oxidation state?
So for whose?
All these three oxides of iodine. In every case, oxidation state of iodine.
Okay, sir. I2O4. No.
A problem can be formed from any side. Okay.
I2O4 के तरफ है.
Write down the oxidation state of halogen in all oxides. I will give you some Br2O, BrO2, okay, BrO3, Cl2O, okay, ClO2, then Cl2O6, Cl2O7. So please write down all oxidation state of halogen in various oxides of so please all participants Shreya, are you ready?
Yes, sir, solving. I mean, doing.
Okay. So shall I give you one example?
Yes, sir.
I2O4. Suppose this is the case, okay?
Yes, sir.
So how to calculate? Just see how to calculate. So this is the whole molecule, and whole molecule is having no charge. So it is neutral, children. Okay, it is neutral. So we will write 2 iodine plus 4 oxygen plus this is 0. Okay, don't forget that this is oxygen. So 4 into oxygen which equal to what? 0. And oxygen is always having -2 because its electronegativity is higher than chlorine, bromine and iodine. So it will be in -2. Did you understand? So 2 iodine, 4 into -2 means -8 equal to 0. Then 2I minus is equal to +8. So I is equal to +4. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
In this way, you have to solve the remaining. So children, you complete this type of calculating oxidation number, and you all know that they react with metal. Sodium plus chlorine gives you salt. So reactivity towards metal means it's very easy. They form salts, and that salts are ionic in nature. These oxides are covalent in nature. Okay, they are acidic in nature. So these all were, and this one is very unstable. It can be used for fluorinating agent. As a fluorinating agent, they can give fluorine to different particle. Those who want fluorine, so they can be used as fluorinating agent. Okay, fluorinating agents. Okay, children. So this way we have finished our group 16. Okay, any problem, please let me know. Otherwise, I will finish the class. Shall I end the class, Shreya?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, if I couldn't give proper answers.
No. You have given almost all correct answer. Some confusion was there little bit in HF and all. So don't worry. Keep on practicing and view more videos again and again. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Thank
each
you,
and every lecture I am preparing video. So don't worry. Any lecture, just tell me the date. I will send it.
Okay, sir.
You know my number?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So children, bye-bye everybody. Thank you for participating. Bye-bye.